All right, let's start the week off strong. Let's start the week off right. Today I want to go over recent news. I think that's a great way to start the cryptocurrency week. Catch us all up exactly what are the top stories of today. And actually the theme of today's video is adoption. Today I want to highlight altcoins that are currently being used because really, when it comes down to it, the coins in the future, the altcoins that are going to make us the most money, it's not going to be based on hype. It's going to be based on which of these cryptocurrencies are being used on a day-to-day basis. So that's something we need to look for. For instance, I'm very bullish on Cardano, but at the moment, nobody's really using Cardano. Now, I expect great things for Cardano in 2019, 2020, 2021. I hope. But right now, it's not being used. Let's take a look at a few cryptocurrencies that are being used. By the way, welcome back, everybody. This is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. Here at Altcoin Daily, you subscribe for our daily videos on everything going on in the cryptocurrency space. If you appreciate us coming at you every single day of the week, keeping you informed, providing you with value, do me a favor, hit the like button. Let's get into it. First story of today, KFC Venezuela accepts Dash cryptocurrency, joining Subway and Papa John's. This is exciting, and you probably first heard about this if you follow us on our Twitter at altcoindailyio. I tweeted this information the other day when it got released, and this is exciting. Let's find out the details. So KFC in Venezuela is accepting payments using the cryptocurrency Dash starting this week, joining a growing list of fast food chains that accept crypto in Venezuela, including Subway and Papa John's pizza chain. KFC will initially roll out the program for its stores in Venezuela, or just at the capital of Venezuela in one store, before expanding to 24 other locations across the nation. So this, I think, the most important sentence in the whole article, gives me chills, because this is how it starts. It starts in one location. Goes well. Oh, they have plans to carry it out, implement it in 24 locations. 2 years from now, 3 years from now, who knows? Maybe it'll be available, maybe in every KFC they'll accept Dash or crypto. This excites me. And this was reported by Forbes, by the way. So this is legitimate. And Alessandro, who's the co-founder of Dash Merchant Venezuela and Dash Text, he's really the go-to guy to talk to if you're interested in accepting Dash in Venezuela. He's the kind of the leader down there. He says that there are already 2,445 merchants in Venezuela that accept Dash. Wow. And it's amazing to think about. Obviously we know that Venezuela is in shambles. Their fiat currency hyperinflated. You can carry in stacks and stacks and grocery bags full of $100 bills, and you can barely afford a box of cereal. Venezuela needs cryptocurrency. You know that this whole year they've been implementing different cryptocurrencies, but it's interesting. You never really think of Papa John's or Subway or KFC as these people accepting cryptocurrencies, but I can understand it because they don't want to accept that fiat cryptocurrency, that bags of cash. It's interesting. So the Dash movement is growing fast. According to Alessandro, the Dash movement is spreading and growing fast in Venezuela. First it was the food trucks and the small family businesses that started to adopt Dash for payments. Now we're attracting more and more established businesses. I'm sure you remember a month ago when we reported this in November last month, where Dash Text was launched, an SMS-based cryptocurrency transaction service that doesn't require a smartphone or the internet, which is amazing. You can pay for something by just sending a text. You don't need internet. So it's another way where cryptocurrencies are able to be used. And I expect it will become easier and easier. It might be kind of awkward sending a text to pay for something right now, but just like, I'm sure you remember the first time you logged on to the internet, or even 1995 and 1996. I remember my dad was collecting AOL CDs. We had a bunch of CDs. We can get tons of internet. That became easier. That changed, but still exciting times. And also, according to Alessandro, although they had a great year this year, Dash is being used as payment, a store of value. He hopes that will continue. And he has big ambitions for next year, 2019. He hopes to have Dash accepted by 10,000 merchants in 2019. Now, maybe you're not into Dash. That's okay. Bitcoiners who love fried chicken shouldn't feel left out. KFC has been on the cryptocurrency bandwagon for some time. In fact, January 2018, KFC Canada launched the Bitcoin bucket, which allowed customers to buy a bucket of chicken with Bitcoin. The Bitcoin bucket, which included 10 chicken tenders, waffle fries, gravy, and 2 dips, sold out within an hour after it was made available. Of course, this was at the height of the Bitcoin bubble, January 2018. Hopefully KFC is holding, right? Hopefully KFC did not sell. But it's amazing that they're bullish on cryptocurrency. I mean, we could truly see a day in the future where KFC accepts cryptocurrency, especially since they already do that in Venezuela. Exciting times. If you wanted to purchase Dash, let me show you what you would do. Well, first you'd head over to CoinMarketCap. You'd find Dash, which is number 16 on CoinMarketCap.com. Now, right now it's trading for $73, which might seem like a lot, but their max supply is actually less than that of Bitcoin. Their max supply is 18 million, as opposed to Bitcoin's 21 million. And at the height of Dash's success and the whole cryptocurrency market success, Dash was trading for 1,500. So it's up to you. To me, it looks like Dash is kind of still going down. Might still have more to fall. Maybe put this on your radar. See if you want to get invested. I mean, after all, it's being used today in major retail stores. Next, Vechain. Vechain enables customers to verify the proof of origin in Japanese tea products. So let's bring up Vechain right here. So I'm sure you know Vechain is tackling supply chain management and business solutions. In fact, it's the most valuable supply chain management crypto to date, according to market cap. It's sitting at 23 on CoinMarketCap.com, and right now you can get some Vechain for fractions of a cent. Of course, its total supply a whole lot larger, so that explains why it's so much less, I guess is an easy way to put it. Their total supply is 86 billion as opposed to Bitcoin's 21 million. It's up to you. You gotta consider all of this stuff. But yeah, so it seems to me, let's talk about this. It seems to me like Vechain, they use their time wisely, in my opinion. I'm always seeing them making partnerships, showing demos of working products. In fact, we're going to see a demo of their working product in this video. Now, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Vechain lately. Some people like it. Some people think Vechain is a scam. Now, I'm invested in Vechain. What do you think? I need to hear from you. Do you think Vechain is a legitimate project? Should I be investing in Vechain? Let me know in the comments. Personally, as long as it's not a scam, which I don't think it is, I think Vechain is going to be doing very well in the next few years. Anyway, check this out. So they made a partnership with this tea company. The history of Japanese tea culture dates back to the 9th century. The ceremonial way of preparing and serving tea to customers has become one of the most prevalent arts in Japan. To improve authenticity and traceability of tea products, Vechain is working with one of the most historic tea businesses in Japan, run by Fuji Tea Gardens. I'll just call them Fuji. By utilizing an advanced traceability and Internet of Things solution, Fuji's tea customers are able to verify the origin of their tea products by using smartphones to read the NFC chips embedded in the package. So this is very similar to what I just talked about with Dash, about how they're implementing it on a small scale first, and if it goes well, they're going to move it to a large scale. So in the first trial batch, there are going to be a total of 100 products embedded with Vechain's NFC chip, which will serve as a memorable limited edition offering of Fuji tea. True. This trial is a proof of concept for the larger partnership that will be implemented upon completion, so we hope that it goes well. So how does it work? Well, Vechain assigns every project a unique ID, assuring the exclusiveness of the line. Through the NFC chip, customers can verify that the origins of their tea is from Fuji Tea Gardens. the unique environment that they have for cultivating tea in Japan, so that customers will be able to verify that it is authentic and this information cannot be tampered with because it is stored on the blockchain. Furthermore, when scanning the chips, the customers can retrieve further information about the product, such as the history of the tea garden in the video and a verification certificate issued. Okay, so this is the video that they're talking about. Let's watch this real quick. Very basic, no sound. It's just, you can see this guy scanning this wonderful package of tea. Big check mark comes up. It is being scanned. Boom. Authentic. And then a product has been verified. It gives you the product name, the product ID. So you can tell. And then also you can find out additional information if you like. Okay. And that's it. Personally, I think Vechain is making moves. I think they're solving a necessary problem. I want to know where my food comes from. I want to know the origins of the products that I buy. If you wanted to pick Vechain up, they're on some better markets than Dash. I recommend Binance or KuCoin. You don't want to get too much lower. You want an exchange that offers high volume and has high liquidity, so you won't be stuck. Okay, next up, TenX. TenX might be a scam. At least its founder has been linked to a pyramid scheme scam in the past. Details below. And for those who don't know what TenX is, their claim to fame, what got everybody excited, was that they were going to make cryptocurrency available and accessible through debit cards. They were going to lead the charge for mass adoption with crypto debit cards. And people were so excited about this. Their ICO last year raised $80 million to do that. Well, here we are, a year later, no crypto debit cards, at least that I know of. I don't think they got them. Now, we don't really talk about TenX that much here. I'm not invested in TenX. I remember they first got on my radar. I've been involved with cryptocurrency for a couple years, but I first started following cryptocurrency YouTubers around the beginning of the crypto bubble. And I followed Jeff from Altcoin Buzz. I really liked that guy. He provided valuable information. I think he did a great service, provided a lot of value. And, his job was talking about the different altcoins. And he brought up TenX. I think he was even invested in TenX. And he talked about these debit cards. And around the time, I remember, TenX was around $4. And since then, it's about 25 cents. So pennies on the dollar, as they say. Let's find out about this. This is very telling. TenX president Julian Hosp has reportedly been implicated in connection with Lioness, an Austrian discount shopping service that has been declared an illegal pyramid scheme in Norway, Austria, and Switzerland. And it really has to do with this video right here. This video is allegedly Julian Hosp of TenX in his previous business not only talking about the pyramid scheme, but also he's telling people to use dishonest tactics to sell. So the emergence of this video, if authentic, is particularly damaging, not only because of the reputational harm that TenX stands to suffer, but also because the contents of the video points to a damning lack of integrity and willingness to promote dishonest and underhanded tactics in pursuit of profit. So among the pointers mentioned by Hosp in the video are extortions for users to exploit relationships with friends and family. Got to hit up your friends and family. Your friends and family cannot evade you, he says. And he says to hide the real reason for requesting meetings with them. The video also includes tips for evading annoying questions about how Lioness works. What an annoying question. Hey, how does that work? Gotta avoid that one. Anyways, there's even reports saying that he kind of tried to suppress this information back in the day, back in the ICO days, and possibly he knew about this and was trying to suppress it. And a quote from the video, "Never forget, it's not about telling the exact 100% truth." Okay, so I'm not involved in TenX, not looking to take out a position on TenX right now. They're 105 on coinmarketcap.com. Maybe you want to do more research. Maybe you do want to put them on your radar, in which case, I mean, now would be a better time than most to get in. This is kind of what I look for as an investor, which kind of runs flat like this, assuming that it's going to do well in the future. As far as markets go, Bittrex, that's where I would pick up TenX. Okay, next up, last piece of news. The easiest way to buy Bitcoin is #1 on the iOS store, Cash App. So Square's Cash App, in all 50 states, and I think even across the globe, you can use Square Cash App to buy Bitcoin. I like Square. I think they're going to be a massive part of the future of money, and they're even tackling a pain point in cryptocurrency. They're making it easier than ever for people to buy Bitcoin, which is a pain point, right? It's a pain point to buy and sell, or buy and sell crypto. It's tedious. Remember when you first bought an altcoin or bought Bitcoin? It's a tedious process, requires you to burn brain cells. Well, Square is an easy way to buy crypto, and the news here is that they're #1 trending on iOS despite the down market. So it's interesting because I remember around this time last year, in the height of the euphoria, when Coinbase app was trending #1 on the iOS store. Here we are, a year later. Even though things are bleak, hey, a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Square Cash App, #1. All right, that is it for me, my friends. I will see all of you tomorrow. It's been a pleasure. If you found value, hit that like button. If you want to stick around, I'll show you some stuff that we've been doing on our Twitter. There's a link to our Twitter in the description below. Feel free to follow us. This is the kind of stuff that we retweet and tweet, so I like to tweet some funny memes. Me rolling up to the Federal Reserve with my Bitcoin and select few altcoins. This is It's a Wonderful Life, Mr. Potter. I claim this institution is not necessary to this town. Of course, he was talking about the building and loan, which we all liked. We all rooted for the building and loan in the movie, George Bailey, but in this case, we are Mr. Potter, saying the Federal Reserve is not necessary. And I agree with that. We're not in any way associated with Superman, but it's interesting and it's nice to be recognized that Superman included us in his tweet. Over 1,500 people voted, and thanks to you, you all said that we provide you with a lot of value, and that's when we're in competition with Sunny Decree, Eliseo, and The Modern Investor. In my personal opinion, The Modern Investor is the channel to follow. I love that guy. A lot of value. Then, of course, news and polls and all this stuff. Anyway, that's it for me, my friends. This is Aaron at Altcoin Daily. I will see you tomorrow.